today we have with us the Tata Safari. This particular model is Pure Plus S variant. We will get to know everything about it, the architecture, we'll get to know each and every detail, how it drives, about the suspension, about the engine and everything. So let's dive into it. First of all, we're gonna look at the architecture. It is based on JLR D8 architecture, which JLR uses, Jaguar Land Rover. They borrowed the architecture from that. So basically what they did is this is the ladder frame design originally, which they used for all the previous generation Safari, and now this is the monocoque design. So it has a lot of benefits and drawbacks as well. Generations after 2021 also does not get the 4-wheel drive option. They only come with the front wheel drive option. They have added the terrain mode to compensate for that 4x4 feature. So let's take a look at the exteriors, what particular it gets. As this is a Pure Plus S model, does not get with the front parking sensors as you get in the higher trims. This also does not get the sequential indicators you can get for in the higher trims. So they have also added LED strip here similar to the DRL, so you can get the connected DRL feel at night. Looks beautiful at the night. Fog lamps here, these are extra fitted. This does not come from the dealership itself. This particular model does not get the fog lamps. In the higher trims, they get the cornering fog lamp option. In the higher trims, you can opt for that. So coming to the wheels are 17-inch, but as you go higher, you can also opt for 18-19-inch wheels with matte black design and aero insert itself. The mirrors here, they are electrically retractable. Means when you lock and unlock the car, they fold themselves. You also get keyless entry. You also get this beautiful roof rail, shark fin antenna as standard. Coming to the rear, you get rear windscreen wiper as well, and this is sort of the integrated spoiler design. The design for the tail lamp is connected, similar to all other Tata cars. Safari logo itself. You get here the reverse indicating lights. You get reverse parking sensors with camera, and when you put it in reverse, you also get adaptive guidelines in the infotainment system. Yeah, you also get auto rain sensing wipers for this particular model. They sense the outside moisture and water coming on the windscreen, and they activate themselves. So let's talk about the boot space. So you cannot open the boot hands-free. Like for the next one, we touch the button and the boot pops up. You don't get this for this model. And you also don't get power tailgate, which higher trims cover. They have the gesture control for the power tailgate. Let's take a look inside the boot. And there's the button here. So with all the rows up, the third row up, you don't get much of the boot space here, but as you fold them down, you get 420 liters of boot space while the third row is folded, and when you fold the second row, you get 827 liters of boot space. So you can fold them via these buttons here. Just lift them up and you can retract them from. So talking about the seating position, the driver's seat is manually adjusted, so you can adjust for the height. You can also adjust for the recline from here, and you can adjust the forward and backward position from here. So this particular model does not get the power adjustable seats. It also misses out on ventilated seats. The higher trims may get ventilated seats with power adjustment. So this is the second row, and as you can see, there is ample amount of knee room and headroom. So 3 people can sit comfortably here. The middle passenger also gets the 3-point seat belt option. You also get dedicated AC vents here for the rear passengers. Get this massive panoramic sunroof up top, and passengers also get these dedicated lights. It also comes on the other side, and this grab handle as standard. Yeah, so this is comfortable for 3 people, as this is a full-size SUV. You get adjustable headrests. The second row is also adjustable for forward and backward position, also for the recline. The headrests are also adjustable. You can adjust the recline from the hook right up here. Pretty decent adjustment, and it's nice and comfy back here. Yeah. You can also adjust the front passenger seat from here itself. It gets this lever here. If you press it down, you can adjust the position. You can slide it forward and backward. It's pretty clever and simple design, but yeah, it helps a lot. So the seating position, you get this dedicated handrest type of thing here. You can also grab this here. You can also put your mobile here. It's a lot of storage space here. You can fit actually 2 water bottles here, one large and one small. It's pretty convenient for long distance travels and all. And yeah, getting into the rear row, so you can slide this seat like this. And let's see how the third row comfort is. So, as compared to other 7-seaters, it gets decent amount of third row space. But yeah, it's definitely not for taller passengers. But it's nice and comfy for mid-sized passengers. You get decent amount of headroom. It also gets blower speed button dedicated for the third row. Here you can also get this rear AC vent, and you also get a dedicated lamp in the third row here. It's the airbag and dedicated seat belts. You get storage space here also. Charging points, type A and type C USB. So it's pretty convenient in the third row also. So let's talk about steering. So as with all the other Tata models, you get the illuminating logo and the flat bottom steering. Here are the buttons for the audio control. Here you can set the cruise control, and this is the horn for the vehicle. So you can adjust the steering for both telescopic as well as tilt function from here. You can just slide it down here. So you can adjust the tilt from here and telescopic function from here, and get it back on. Yeah, that's it. Talking about the instrument cluster, you get a fully digital instrument cluster unit. You can see pretty basic information and advanced information as well. So it tells you the direction you're heading. Currently, as of now, we are heading the southward direction. It also tells you the ambient temperature. The seat belt warning system is also there. Which mode you're driving in, your odometer trip, and the distance to empty. Here it shows the check lights and all. You can also monitor the fuel level and coolant temperature sensor from the instrument cluster. And from this little button here, you can actually change how the instrument cluster looks. So these are some different settings in which you can view the instrument cluster. Surprisingly, it comes with the navigation assist itself. Apart from the navigation in the infotainment, you can also see the navigations in the instrument cluster itself. It comes pretty handy because you don't have to look at the infotainment system every time and take your eyes off the road. Talking about the infotainment system is pretty slick. It comes standard with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It comes with 6 speaker setup, 4 of which are door speakers and 2 of which are tweeters. The sound quality is pretty decent. Coming to the center console, you can control a lot of things from here. Here you can control the AC temperature, and from here you can control the fan speeds. Touch overlay is pretty slick, but it would have been great if they put a physical dial, as it's not very handy to keep your eyes off the road just for adjusting the climate control. From here you can turn on and off the hazard lights. This is to open the boot, this is to lock and unlock the car. This is for the defogger. This is the mode selector. You can...
Wet mode is activated. Rough road mode is activated.
You can choose between different modes from here. This is the terrain selector button, and from these little buttons,
Economy drive mode activated.
you can choose between economy,
Sport drive mode
sport
activated.
and city drive modes. This is also another storage. Also gets a 12 volt charging socket alongside the USB Type A and Type C charging outlets here. So talking about the sunroof, you get a pretty huge panoramic sunroof in Tata Safari for all the models, and this is to control the opening and closing of the sunroof. You can press it for a long time, long press it, and both the sunshade and sunroof opens simultaneously. If you touch it once, the sunshade pops open, and if you open it, touch it twice, the sunroof comes off. It's pretty huge, and you get nice amount of ventilation from up top. Now talking about the inside rear view mirror, surprisingly this is not auto dimming inside rear view mirror, and surprisingly for this price point you should also get it in all variants. So let's talk about the suspension. Suspension is little bit on stiffer side. Have done it particularly for high speed stability, as this is a car with higher ground clearance, higher center of gravity. You need a little bit of stiffness to compensate for that. You get electric power steering, and the steering action is light, but not as light as the lower models like Tiago, Nexon and all, as this is a heavy vehicle. So the clutch action is light, but in stop and go traffic you actually feel the resistance from the clutch pedal, and it will exhaust you in the bumper to bumper traffic. Yeah. Safari and Harrier actually gets a 2-liter Cryotech diesel engine. It is actually outsourced from Fiat Chrysler Automobiles. Engine actually produces 168 horsepower approximate and 350 Newton meters of torque, which is plenty. So talking about the architecture and platform, as we discussed earlier, this is a monocoque design. So in ladder frame design there is a lot of nosedive and body roll. So by implementing the monocoque architecture, they have achieved minimum body roll and stable ride itself, stable and comfortable ride. So the reason to accommodate for this monocoque design is that according to Tata, the sales for 4x4 vehicles is not much, and it does not justify the development cost for a new project, a new 4x4, as this is a new architecture, and that's why you don't get a 4x4 option for Safari. But let's see, in future they have planned for making the Safari EV. In future you can see a 4x4 variant in the EV, so let's see what happens.
As this is a powerful diesel engine in the segment, you can definitely feel it and hear it inside the cabin. From the bottom range itself, if you kind of rev it up hard and trying to push it, you can easily hear the engine vibrations and engine noise in the cabin, and outside noise and road noise are also well contained. So NVH levels are pretty okay. In addition to different driving modes, you also get some terrain modes, particularly wet mode and rough road mode. So how it works is it takes the input from throttle and electronic stability control and different electronic platforms, and it tries to give you traction according to the mode you have chosen or according to the road conditions. Yeah, this is how they have built it. Using these electronic techniques, they have tried to provide traction according to different road conditions. But keep in mind, this is no off-roader. You can at best drive this vehicle on rough roads, as this is a front wheel drive vehicle. 4-wheel drive option is what it misses out. Tata kind of tried to compensate for that 4x4 option, as they have discontinued it because of the platform change. Let's see how it delivers, and yeah, that's it about terrain modes. So coming to the fuel economy, so in city traffic you can expect around 6 to 10 kilometers per liter, and out on the highway, if you drive it properly, you can also get 15 kilometers per liter of fuel economy. It all comes down to the driving style. If you're driving it conservatively, it will give you pretty good fuel economy considering the size and powerful engine. Now coming to the safety part, So Safari has scored 5-star in adult as well as child occupancy in the global NCAP assessment, and it comes standard with 6 airbags. You get the 7 airbags option in top variant only. You don't get in this particular model. You also don't get ADAS in this particular model, as ADAS is also reserved for the top spec variants, and other safety features comes as standard, just like ABS and EBD. You also get electronic stability program. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Yeah, thank you.